Chapter 10, Capone does my shirts, not ready. Same date, oh my goodness, it's still Monday, January 7th, 1935. Back at home, I checked the clock. 4:45, so 4:45, still not time to wake my dad. On my bed, I spread out 2 double ham sandwiches, a bowl of potato salad, and the tail end of a salami. Crack open my book. I've just finished chapter 11 when I hear the knock. Somewhere in the back of my head, the knocking has been going on for some time. I run through the living room. Before I even open the door, I know who it is by the whistling, wheezing, breathing. Miss Capone, I say, staring out at the big woman framed against the green sea and gloomy gray dusk. You losing your hearing, Moose? I've been banging on this door for 5 whole minutes, Miss Capone hisses between breaths. You folks got a call. Mrs. Capone is fat around the middle with arms as big as thighs and bosoms like 2 jiggly watermelons. She is hot and out of breath from the walk up the stairs. But Mrs. Capone is the one who answers the phone because she's right outside her door. Given her size and her difficulty with stairs, she seems the wrong person to live in the apartment next to the phone, but nobody asked me. Go on ahead, she wheezes, backing herself against the wall so I could squeeze by. I think about getting my dad, but he's been so tired. I don't have the heart to wake him early. There probably isn't time to get my mom and won't want to go outside with all that stinky permanent goop on her hair. At the foot of the stairs, I spot the receiver hanging down. Hello, this is Matthew Flanagan, I say. Matthew? You are, the male voice hesitates. Moose, sir. People call me Moose Flanagan. Oh, yes, Moose. We met yesterday, so one day. This is Mr. Purdy, the headmaster at Esther P. Marinoff School, where your sister, Natalie, is enrolled. The headmaster is the person in charge, kind of like the principal or the administrator. So his name is Mr. Purdy. Is your mom or dad available? Not right now, sir, Mr. Purdy sighs. All right then, you'll need to give them a message. Natalie is not settling in as we had hoped. Tell them I'm terribly sorry, but as I explained to your mom, we were only taking her on a trial basis. They need to come pick her up today. Tonight. One day, that's all she got? Oh my goodness, tonight? Is she okay, I asked. Yes, she's fine, son. Perfectly fine. She's just not ready for the program we have here is all. Just not ready, he says. Tell your mom and dad they must pick her up tonight. Can you do that for me, son? Natalie isn't ready, I ask. But she has only been there one day. 36 hours. Yes, I know. These things become clear rather quickly, I'm afraid. Have your parents call me if they have questions. Otherwise, I will expect them this evening. The phone clicks in my ear, and the questions flood my brain. Why? What did she do? What happened? How could they know anything about Natalie in one day? They didn't even try. Also remembering that they have that big party this evening that everyone has to go to. I want to go back to Santa Monica, but not this way. Not if it means giving the news to my mom. My feet feel suddenly too heavy, the stairs too steep. I push open the door. My mom is back. Her dark hair is permed flat with one wiggly curl across her forehead. She's wearing a dress I've never seen before. So the wiggly curl across the forehead is very fancy. How do I look? She whirls around, her whole face radiant. I get a whiff of sour perfume and heavy perfume smell. I open my mouth, but no words come out. I got my hair done. Didn't you see my note? Mom, the words are frozen in my chest. It's beautiful, my voice cracks. Remember, she spent all of these years and time taking care of Natalie, And now she had time to take care of herself, and she feels so beautiful, and Moose just can't tell her. He tells her that she looks beautiful. My mom's eyes register that something is wrong. Moose, she touches my shoulder. It was hard to leave her there. Of course it was. What did we expect? But this is her chance, son. She's going to get better, I know. I feel it right here, and she pats on her heart. I can't look at her. Time to wake Dad, I mutter. The bed cracks when I sit down in my parents' dark room, but my dad doesn't stir. His hair seems to have slipped back on his head. It isn't growing thick and full across his forehead the way mine does. His bald spot, which used to be no bigger than a quarter, is now the size of a baseball. He creases his face looked deeper. The creases in his face look deeper too. I wiggle his arm. Dad, I say, we have to go pick up Natalie. Mr. Purdy called. They don't want her at Esther P. Marinoff. She can't stay there, not even tonight. My father opens his eyes. He's looked as if he's just stepped on a nail. Come again, he says. By the time I finish explaining the second time, he's sitting up in bed. Does your mom know? I shake my head. He takes a deep breath and lets it out with a whistle, his eyes focused on a worn spot on the rug. Okay, son, I'll take it from here.